can rest properly because I don't want my belly to look like Beanie Man when he's not. Big up yourself, Beanie Man, same speed. Mm. There, so. O'Neal. Ease and seize. Up and running. Up and gunning. Sticky Stucky Sweet TV, Keith Gorgan. Cassava, Passava. We up and running. Blessed Thursday. Afternoon. Ben Johnson Day. Who remember that? Ben Johnson Day. Lot of Jamaica remember that, you know. Ben Johnson Day. But I can't forget. That's how I say. Me can't forget where I come from. I remember them days there. Because Ben Johnson, as a youth, I grew up. Because anybody who grew up in a rascal 60s, 70s, they must know about Ben Johnson there. Yeah, man. Else, them are real people. And, you know, we go through the struggle. But you have no. Some of them really know about it still. But what them do? They forgot about it because them traveling a better life. Them not use no pit toilet again. Them not washing on a rascal. What them call them thing there again? When they call them tub they used to washing, you have basin or washing pan, wash tub or whatever. I can't remember because it's so long, believe you me. But we all go through that. You have to wash a sink, assistant, all them things there. Kind of really rough growing up. And some of them know because them come in a one situation where, oh, they can use washing machine, all these fuckery. Then forgot where them come from and lose it completely. But that's why you see, Me not forgot and me can't forget. That's why me have to deal with reality and be real. Me's not a tabloid, me not sell out, I mean not really talk things for get views and get popularity. Fuck popularity. That's why you see me not rush things, you know. Cause you know, and I must say this again, you know, me do a live last night, cooking some gold dust soup. Spend some time and the soup look good and everything. And we get we have 350 people on the live. Imagine that, you know, you cook a pot of nice and I teach how people can do things as well. And you know, 100 and 350 people, they are watching not one like, but I care zero anyway. As we say, we don't do it for the like, we do it for the love. And deal with it because you have a platform and you can speak your mind and talk. And nobody can muzzle you. And that's all it is. So what they're not, but that's going to try to show how people behave and how people you know? Yeah, man. Because I look at something and me have interest in it and know, so I'm going to watch it. There's nothing to use a finger and put and say, yeah, like. But I care zero. Because like now go put me nowhere. Me not do this for money. I'll do my thing monetize. I don't even watch my monetization earnings when me make. Me not go and monitor that. Because me not do it for that. Bigger than that. So yeah, that's how it go. So whether I don't want to like or not, that's all it is. You don't give no God don't give a fuck. We give thanks to who come over and watch still, you know. Don't get me wrong, you know. We give thanks to that. But me gonna say at least 350 people I watch me I create a menu and give my name, Gold Dust Soup, which is that without no meat, so a lot of things people can take in them head. And 350 people are watching that one like. You have to laugh still, but you know, I say it go still, you know, we not really we not gonna make that bad a week. That are the least. You know what I mean? That are the least. We come to talk about some other thing today, because we are talking about remember, you know, we're in the politics era now, you know. Politics season. Election is next week, Wednesday. So you call it less than a week. I would say a week, whatever you want to say, from now. I would say a lot of things are going on. Things I'm say are going on are things that me predict long time, you know. Yeah, man, predict them thing a long time. Say, look, me see shot Andrew Wallace, him know the man of the cash, the JLP, them not gonna raw slide win the election without try to rig the election. Them can't win it. So the only thing them have to do now, and that I boil from long time, because the people them buy the vote from, because them have poach a lot of PMP, and PMP are run them way. And like one time, people have some more integrity about themselves now, because them know, so well then, you know, matter if you give them brass like $50,000, 50,000 of money, 50,000 of lunch money to certain people. Because somebody beg me something at Jamaica as a diaspora or for the family or whatever. Me now give them less than £100, you know. Because I go feel bad. I mean, say me do something. So you look and say, well then, all right, person wants something. And, you know, I give people things for likeness, you know, or friend thing. You give people, when you check them out, you know, say, well then, them in need of it. Not in wants, because I mean, I run on people in wants. They not really, but they want something. Want something I need are two different things for me. So I'm going to help out somebody. I'm going to try to give them and say, look, at least a week pay, yeah, give them. So at least them can see something from that. Yeah, man. So we are talking about, you know, if you come give somebody, because a lot of money, them have the money to spend, you know. The Labour Party, you know, to really buy the votes, you know. But them can't do it again because people are wise up and things like that. People not really draw for them things again. People do it and people get wise. The only people that will do them things now are the same all hungry labor right them. Done said labor right them. When I have nothing besides live today and I'm not live it tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day for them. Whatever happen tomorrow happen. I saw them still. So you see, but enough of them still I come over and know the truth. And when the PMP them come out, fan base come out, there's no way because PMP base always bigger than JLP base. Because PMP never come out the last time for different reason. But this time people wake up. So what Andrew Wallace gonna do, Andrew was trying to do from a longer time, have that mindset is to rig the election, steal the election, because I go backward, because you can't see it upon him. You can't see it upon him. And I'm gonna try everything, but I don't think it's gonna work still. When I not talk about think, it's not gonna fucking work. Because when I try to do, if I try to do that, he must start a revolution in Jamaica. A last thing him can do. See, I got them used to do a little thing like that. But long before technology and internet and all these things was about, what them do, because them used to control, well, what them do, them use dead people birth certificate and find some way in a certain constituency and hold on. That's why City Valley is definitely JLP stronghold because them use them things there. Nobody can born a hole for them things. But that, as far as it goes, another time there. But Andrew Wallace now, him have the Pegasus, the technology, and look, you have right on the eve election, you have a cyber attack, right? And that's one dangerous thing. So them can go in a people name, address and everything and see everything and know what to do. So a lot of them things are going. Cyber attack is a dangerous thing. You know what I mean? Cyber attack is a dangerous thing. On the RGB, right? The register department where all the people evidence them there. And I guess them gone. 1 week before election. So me I tell you, so well, then them people are really serious. And the last time when I leave India and come to Jamaica on that plane without no permission, there's something was there. Some of them people are come here and some of them is still here. It's not every one of them gone back. Because Indian, China, Russia, and all these places, they can rig election. There's no doubt about it. Russia, China, Israel, and India. Israel is very strong. Them have the rascal intelligence and the rascal know-how. Because this Pegasus thing is not a serious, it's not a simple thing. It's a very serious thing. And Andrew Wallace in bed with these people. So they may go anywhere, any length to rig up this election. And that them up to. So you see, you talk about Ivan the Terrible. Right? Ivan the Terrible. That's Andrew Wallace. Ivan the Terrible, that's Andrew Wallace. Because remember, election rigging are going from long time. You have in Venezuela and then places. You have new Nazi Germany. You have Romania, Philippines. I'm talk about that all the while with Marcos from 1965, 1986. The man that ruled with an iron fist and a peer rig election in Japan till when Marcos is fall and if you run to America for asylum when the people them couldn't take no more, right? That's where Philippines reach in that stage. And Jamaica depend that rascal boundary as well right you know. Serbian, them do the same thing. Georgia, them stole them, well, Russia have a lot of hand in that for influence election. Brazil are the same thing. So see all of them rascal thing where Andrew Wallace are doing, I go back. That's why I said me thought that all the while now. Andrew had dragged back the country because we was coming on good, you know, with transparency, with everything. Because you have to big up Bruce Golan still, you know, because Bruce Golan, to me, him never done the road there. Because I remember, you know, when Bruce Golan never really, because I remember, you know, when Portia Simpson beat Bruce Golan, it was like a straightforward, straight election, right? There's nothing was there for question about. When Andrew Wallace beat Portia Simpson 2016 by 1 seat, there's nothing there to argue about. Nobody ever argue about nothing. And you know, I can tell you this, you know. You see PMP with Labour Right win by 1 seat. PMP concede, you know. You say it was the other way around and Labour Right and PMP win by 1 seat. It's going to cause a contention. It's going to cause a really, really big argument. Recount all of this thing. Something alright. But you know, that brother Andrew Wallace, because remember, you know, you have all the while in every country, you know, you always have fear rise up, you know. Apart from Siago, well, Siago no born in Jamaica, him come there and him do him things and him start him fuckery and it never really, it just go on for a while and people see that so people can go back and talk about the 1980 election. That was the weirdest and the wickedest out of everything. And it's honor that white boy named Siago, right? And that was the dark days. When me have good young friend die, right before my eye, and that is a memory you have to live with and you have to go your grave with. So when a people like a fear rise up now, like Andrew Wallace, and I'm carrying followers with him, it cannot be serious. It's serious. Very serious. Because it rises up all over the place, you know. In America, the same thing. You have Donald Trump right now, where really, you know, me don't talk about America, you know, because sometimes people live in America have to talk, but we can't talk. I always say, go on, but you have now. You have it rise up in England as well. You have this brother coming down here, Farage, Michael, what name? What first name again? And anyway, him is a threat to England right now. Because he might try to do any, because he have the same intention like Donald Trump, you know. Nigel Farage, right? Him. And you see, them always are getting follower, you know. People have voted for him, now get a seat. Come and try a long time, you know. This is a guy who quit politics already, you know. And then he come back again because he say we adore. And he might talk about same thing he might use now. To send back and deport people, immigrant. Margaret Thatcher come with them shit there. Them always use them type of car there. And that's all it is. So them rise up now all in different country. These type of people. And I never know how they live to see that rise up at Jamaica. To how Jamaica really farm and how we defend Jamaica. When we are fight against apartheid in Africa. And I say, well, Michael, cause we are one of the country, you know, and a small country, you know. We start the role upon fighting against apartheid, you know. In a South Africa, Nelson Mandela should be free. and must be free. We are the smallest country where we not see it. And when we see Andrew Wallace coming to power and don't vote against the war between Israel and Palestine and abstain and defend it, then we know what kind of person is it. Because he might please the Israeli and them and look at people are dead and old people and things like that. And then they come and try to pretty it up. Then try to pretty it up. All them things, them people don't get away with it, When you never see the PMP party do that. But you have now. You see one thing you are going on now. You say the artists them. Because artists is people who have influence, all the singers them, DJ, they have so much influence. If them to come on a one, and you talk about not just artists, you talk about artists and Rasta people, Rasta man, Rasta community. All them are asleep, Instead of them come up and really fight against the system and fight against some people where them not like Rasta, them is the people where trim Rasta, brutalize Rasta. They forgot that. That's why I'm trying to show you, well, then there's so much backward people in Jamaica. And that's what I say all the while. Some of them are dread that one with them bag of dread. It don't mean nothing. And them need to trim now with our glass buckle. Cut them dread off. Because them now they don't stand for nothing. Them lose it completely. Them lose it completely. And that me say. Them lose it completely, people. Without a shadow of a doubt. But all these people, artists, people who in the music alternative, the music industry, whether produce and things like that. But them now see that way there, because you see, once them make money, and if them can't make money out of that system, what tear down Jamaica, them now move, just like the MP them stay silent with them, right? And that a go on. So if you can't go down the road there, where all of these singers them unite, because they're supposed to know wrong from right, right from wrong, but them not doing it. So that's why you find so this government they can getting away with them crap what them a deal with. You know what I mean? Just imagine if all these artists, the fire starter them, like a Capleton, a Sizzler, instead of them doing that shit, what me say Sizzler the other day, but join up with the Prime Minister and I entertain them and make them use him song, rise to the occasion, rise to the occasion, and a fire blank. Andrew Wallace, Babsy Grange, few of them well from the ministry, at the top front bench. They there with Sizzler, and Sizzler entertain them. Imagine it's a Rasta man. So, me not feel but talk. So, when you have them man they together under one umbrella, the Lucian and the whole of them, and it will be a big change in Jamaica, It will make a big change. Because the bloggers them are do fine, and them are do good, not the bloggers them, some of them who attack the right thing. Because you can count them. You know, like say, well, then, because most bloggers, them, you don't talk nothing about politics. All them intention is to talk fuckery and make money. And they don't have no use, no value for Jamaica. They not get enough of them that Jamaica, them that brother. But them use Jamaica music to get them, and that them do again, Well, I mean, I tell you sometime, it's kind of fucked up. It's kind of fucked up. Bad. I know, me say again, Mr. Dial Valls, I do something with some white rum. And that is a ritual or something. So that's a Jamaican gone to politician and do them things there. Labour Party, because them come out and say, well then, what we are supposed to legalize. That them deal with. And the people them a follow them. And even the Christian them have them around them a praying. Boy, me I tell you, say, boy, people are really, that's why, me give thanks and praise for social media, Because in the end of the day, it's your platform, you have a platform, and you can talk. And you have 100 people listen, and you have two share it or whatever. It's still something that's of substance to me. Because people have platform, them platform big. Yeah, people have small platform, them platform small. So big or small, don't give a shit and don't deter from what you want to do. We give thanks for that, for have that, so you can talk. You know what I mean? Anyway, people may use my hand and hold my tripod because my tripod break. So if you see my camera shake, and my hand move. But that is no big thing anyway. So we continue. So we also them things there, what we say are going right now in the politics, the corruption and the Wobia thing and the ritual thing, they're full of it. Babsy Grange, the Prime Minister himself, the whole of them mingle up in it. Carry all India, people come from India to do what me no know from this country. Remember, you have all the Kevin Smith where you go in fuckery. And the same government they kill him off because they don't want to release certain information upon them. That's how them get to go to work. It's a bandage, We need to get rid of this bucking bandage. It's just like how Andrew Wallace go around a cut ribbon. The 3rd of September, we need to cut that ribbon. And we call it the ribbon of bandage. Yeah, man. And get loose and get rid of them. Let's cut them and get rid of them. And that have happening, people. But as I said before, in my opening comments, so them trying to steal election one way or the other. That's why them come out. And you know what, Joe? The whole of them know what going on, The whole of them know what going on, All the Cliff Hughes, the Vegas, the whole of the MP them know so what's going on, what going on. That's why everybody will try to do something, to steal election, Because there's no way them can win fairly. And believe you me, it not gonna work so easy, They not gonna get with that. Because you see, once they come out now, and you talk about you're going to have a cyber attack a week before election, when them sign Israel get the contract for the Pegasus and for do a lot of things, and for the needs as well, why them say, the election are going to be one of the most crucial and important election, right? It's not just because I want to, all right, the 80 election, a lot of people lose them life, blood run like wow. People lose them life like wow. People lose them belongings, lose them house. Life turn upside down due that 80th election there. Yeah, man. But this time, it's going to be a different thing completely. I don't think this time going to be no blood and people will lose life. It's going to be by technology and cyber because that is the world we are living in. So they might use it just like how them use the bots them. Because enough of the rascal because you learn things every day in a cyber world, Especially way up on social media. When you see a speech from Andrew Wellness and anybody from Labour Party, and you see all these lot of comments, thousands of comments, it's not real comments, people. It's not real. It's bots, them call them. That is AI generated type of rascal question and people answer. But it's not real. So if them do them things, just imagine what them gonna do. So this one is not gonna be about people losing them life. It's not gonna be that. This time it's gonna fight off a intelligence. When people gather intelligence, social media, cyber, people are gonna have your rascal information. Because when them think that like the RGD, when that rascal attack, cyber attack in that department, that means them gone in everything for everybody. When you're born, they know everything about you. So them things at that election, at that election ago, it just it gonna beat it just as. But the only thing what gonna happen, no life not gonna last. Like in the 80s, right? But it's gonna be crucial. It's gonna be crucial. It's gonna be very, very crucial, believe you me. Or me see it. It's gonna be very, very crucial. There's no doubt about that. Because if we wake up next week, Thursday morning, and yes, Labour in a power still, but I mean I know. To wake up next week, Thursday morning, and hear that Labour in power same way, it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be nice. It's not gonna be pretty. And anything can come after that because people blood gonna boil, and that's where Andrew Wellness will lead the thing down. Because when somebody say, well, any mean necessary, that means I want dangerous thing that, and people have to realize that, dangerous thing that when a prime minister or a government minister, I know him says so, but a minister says so, Desmond McKenzie, not gonna allow the PMP to take over Jamaica. That is a threat. So them actually give we a hint already. I mean, I look on that. I don't know if the PMP them I look on it like, oh, me as a man outside, I look on it, I don't sure if the PMP really, I look on it like, oh, me, I look on it. Any mean necessary, them say. That's the word of Everett Hamilton and the word of Desmond McKenzie. Not gonna allow the PMP to take over this country. So those are the rascal thing where them give you already. The hint. When people give you hint, so just imagine, what to come, Cause I tell you from a longer time. So them now take it. Them now come out of power. Any mean necessary. So the mean necessary now, them are going down a road where I don't know what going to happen, but in at the end of the day, you know what I'm going to say? God going to prevail. No matter what them do, and no matter what them say, when God not it, can't do nothing. And I believe in that. Because it's just like, same thing like them talk about the warrior thing there, And people are trying to do something to you. You know what people try to do me things? And see me here. We trample that, Can me see it before it come and see people, read people. But it's one thing when, let me tell you something, you see, one thing when, because I'm not going to say Wobby and there and them looking for credit. But you have now. Wobby going to catch people we don't have a thinking mind and their mind weak. If you can't see things, that's why sometimes some people say you talk about some things And them said, sure, you believe in so much thing. Believe in, yeah, let me tell you something. People follow the mind and be strong. Next thing again, it don't matter how that person is your friend. Mind how you eat from them. All them things again, a weakness to some people. And that's why you have a song with Tiger say, Nyami nyami, wanga belly, wanga goat. Kind of goofy nyami nyami, And this you can get tricked. And sometimes people say, don't them think they can class them as wobby, when people trick you in some drink or in a food for eat, Yeah. Because when them do them things and whatever them do, it's not going to affect you right away, It's gonna work on you slowly. And then down the line now, people gonna see you depend on a different demela. And you're gonna say blood clot. But Paula move different in it. Jane, how she looks so compared to other day or whatever. But what? Is because the phobia can come from inside of you, It's what people do, That are the biggest phobia, to me. When people, they're close to you, people don't like you. That's why you listen Bob Marley song them. You can get a lot of knowledge from them things there. You can get a lot of knowledge from them things there. Some will eat and drink with you, pretend them love you, and behind your back. At the same thing, if somebody do them things there, at the same thing they will come back. At any chance them get, them are gonna rascal fuck you up. So them things are the biggest phobia. So them people, you see, when people run into people and people love them belly too much and trust people too much, people have to think and know. That's why, there was some little movement of some things that people are sure. You might say, well, then it's a type of movie or whatever. Somebody want to rascal fuck you up in a drink, put something in a drink, put on 2 glass there, I might distract it and leave it. Yeah, all you have to do, just switch the rascal glass, All them things, that thing what you're supposed to do. Yeah, man. Those are the some real common sense. It don't matter how you trust that person. It don't matter if you're in my fucking family. You don't give a shit. That happened and put something there for we have a drink, 2 glass of fucking drink. Even you try to distract them to make them move so you can get the time to switch your glass quick. Yeah, man. Switch your glass quick. And that might something that save your fucking life. Some people don't think them way there because them fucking trust people because they put them trust. And that's all it is. Put them trust in the people and them just rascal use that to them advantage and fuck you up completely. Yeah, and fuck you up completely. There's no joke about that. There's no joke about that, people. So people have to be careful. And that's what we say, that is a part of the Labour Party too, May I tell you, because I say in the Labour Party, we see there, the amount of chopping and cutting and fighting we go on in this, And that's true, we don't know. But you see, come this election, if I'm not going to talk about if them fucking lose. When them lose, we're going to hear a lot of shit coming out. Yeah, man. We're going to hear a lot of shit coming out. There's no joke about that. We're going to have a lot of shit coming out. Because we have to come out already. But people are really, it like a 9 day wonder. But if you press buttons and things like that, what go on? Look how Juliet Wallace have behaved. And nobody know, people supposed to know that, you know. She and Andrew Wallace not having a good relationship, you know. What them doing, they pretending. I miss that long time. Because that thing with fucking Rhoda Crawford, that not gonna go away. That not gonna go away, you know. All that when them lose election, all them things. Cause I said this already, you know. Andrew Wallace lose election, you're gonna hear me talk that on video already. And I'm gonna repeat it again. I'm gonna repeat it again. This election run, Andrew Wallace, right, loses when he loses fucking election, what gonna happen? In no time, you're gonna see in Juliet Wellness file for a divorce. Check if somebody tell you that. The only thing I hold them up now, make it them a play some game because them know say well then if them go back in a power, them can get to steal more money and things like that. But look, Juliet Wallace already make it already. And she want a man now to live her life. She gonna have all the man out there already. They line up already. Who can give her what she want? Because what Andrew Wellness do, for them mind for so long and through election with Rhoda and them things there, she know what go on. She know what go on, you know. So she a carry, she a carry her feelings. But me I say, you see pretenders, the greatest pretender, boy, me I tell you, pretend. Well, you see pretender, you know, a serious thing, you know, where people just pretend, you know. A lot of that are going on in the world, you know. A lot of that going on in the world, pretending. Bob Marley sing about that too, you know. Pretending you love me now. Yeah, man, that are going on. So we have to go back to them things that I know so well and look. Some serious thing you have to look into right now. Because remember, you know, every prime minister and president where you know, well, what me know, because I talk as a politics fanatic. When I watch politics cross the line, cross the board, right? Them wife, always be with them. Unless you want them wife to be there. If them was living a life, we know so well in a prime minister wife, which supposed to be really important for your country. She's supposed to be there with him, but she missing all the while. There's certain things that go on, you know. Some nastiness are going on at the party, you know. And some people can't see it, you know, because they might look different ways. And all them mind situate, that's all it is. All them mind situate, I don't know. But that is not a real marriage. Because me know about woman, you know. You see when you them high place there, and you have a little girl like him, Rhoda Crawford. Come and talk what me hear and what me see. And we're out there. Right? I mean a video with Andrew Stephen play and things like that. So I know idiot rascal talking, not about no alleged and them things. But that's a talk what me know and what me see out there. So you have Rhoda Crawford and Andrew Stephen, them used to work. You know, around them people to get somewhere in their life. And I'm trusting them to do the right thing. But look, if Andrew Wallace, a lot of so much things that depend upon that the woman there. and she get breed, go on them small island, they go abort the baby, all them things there. Juliet know what go on. Them things they now go rascal come out of them. So she carry a bitter feelings for Andrew Wellness. And there's no joke about that. There's no joke about that. But you know, you have a thing say, you know, time longer than rope, you know. But she have played the game. I want to say she's very wise. Juliet Wellness. Nobody check say she's an idiot. That's why she enriching herself. And she set up herself long time. But she hold the thing together just because whatever, you know, whatever, although she have a different, what is it, she have a different, what do you call it now? She have a different measure for Andrew Wallace, you know. So she have two measure. She have a different measure for him. But the measure where she play now, she don't want she not go say well and she wants to see him bring down at the moment. But if he lose the election, that's how he might get bring down upon himself. So that's gonna be it for her. Me now ask Christ. But at the moment, she will go and hold him up and play the game. But you can see she know he not it. When you see them on Rascal together, it's a game them a play. Once in a blue moon, you see them together. Other day, she see some man that run her down a wall around her, some way around her like she a war or something, a skettle. But she a sign, she a show so well then she a suffer. She want a man in her life. Because the man where she have right now is a man shell. But because it's power, she flow with it. Yeah man, because it's power, she flow with the shit. There's no doubt about that. And then let me look on it and I say, look at that thing. These two people are the greatest pretender, husband and wife. And the two of them are run the country. One is the Prime Minister and one is the Speaker of the House. Can remember, you know, you can't get bigger than that, you know. The Speaker of the House, them run the Parliament, you know. People don't realize what's going on, you know. So them are the two powerfulest people in the fucking country. He never reached this yet. When no husband and wife in a this position where it shouldn't be, but it be because them break the constitution and them get them way if it do that. Boy, I tell you, you know, people, very serious. Very, very serious. And another thing, in the JLP party, what me see, and this is and this is no joke, you know, what me see, it's a family affair party. There's so much family and boy, I tell you, you know, husband and wife have the two biggest position in the party. Daryl Vaz and his wife, them call Portland Vaz country, right? Then you have the Charles them, Colonel Charles. You have three, you have the, you see it, two sisters in a politics and a brother. Imagine that. Their father just retired other day. Some would are the same thing. Yeah, me tell you, it's a family affair, this brother. Family affair party. And then you have the Tavares now want to come in. So they must line up. It's a feeding tree, family affair. Me tell you something, them people them people are really, really, I mean, I know, you know. Well, you know, you know, want a road, because well, I think him really want a road still, you know, but he might do it on the side the same way. Because road, remember, you know, road a younger woman, more than him wife. Because as a man still, I mean, I talk as a man in a real life, especially when you're younger. Yeah, so you see, I don't think him doesn't, yeah, I think him really want road there because when him that man the other day, a protest, late in the night, we think Juliet go know something a go on. So, you know, him still in love with Rhoda. Now make him no matter body fool, you know, because she young. But in the end of the day, he might can't get her back because she cannot move on, because she get her position now. Because what that's what woman do now, them getting themselves in some position, and then once, because she get her way, I remember in a Rhoda get a bag of money. Them actually get benefit. So she if she even lose election right now, them set for life, the pension we shall get, and the business where them can make up, because the whole of them have business, you know. So what Rhoda will do, have a different a younger man now. Because Andrew Wallace gonna just be the past, you know. Because she don't want to reach somewhere. Because she a come from Andrew's team, or like some like a T girl and T boy and them work and blah blah. And then she's a woman now. That's it. Because me can't talk, because you see, he's just like a producer, you know. Most woman, well, it's not all women them, but most producers, them mind things so well, then them can start to produce a young girl. And them a go want lie down with them and use that as a tool to get on the break. And some woman will fall for it, and some woman not go fall for it. And that's how it goes. So Rhoda was a little nobody anyway. As some little careless girl. And she get the break. All she have a little pretty face. And you know, man, that's how man kind of weak in a lot of way. Cause him have him wife. Juliet wellness, although I'm not really fancy her. Cause she really, she terrible still, but then again, you know, she was his schoolmate, wife. I'm come from a longer time. So that's why I'm go back again and say, a divorce is on the line. And there's no joke about that. A divorce is on the line. But the only reason why you know made, and the thing is this, him not go on blood clot divorce. Because you see, Andrew Wallace know say, he made that mistake. And him truly, I'm eager to lead him to stray now. Because them have two sons. Them have come from a long time. And rated. There's something must be there. But him straight. I know him at first I gonna make the mistake there. But him know say, well then, when that happen, you know, him not go rascal feel good. Because him know say, Juliet not go want him back. And I decided to go really start on him. That's so for him I go really meet him downfall, you know. When he be really lose power, you know. He not go that so easy because boy, you got cause remember, you know, relationship is a very powerful thing, you know. Public life is something good for him now. When want power and thing like that. It's just like a police. Once you're a police, you're gonna come back to a civilian. And you're not gonna have no power again. Nobody not gonna respect you too tough again. I'm gonna say you remember when you're police, you go and rate your lily and you can't open your mouth. Yeah. You can't open your mouth. So when you come out of power, who's gonna be? He's gonna be Andrew. There's no doctor and no honorable doctor and no shit. When we go buy doctorate all them things, them things are not gonna count again. he gonna be a little idiot, right? And then people can become in most of them gonna fight for her. And marriage. Because that's where I come from. And them in the same age group too. Any little young girl him think once him not the power again, Him just gonna be any other little man, The money can't buy love, Him will get blood clot use just for the money. And him know that. So film separation gonna come upon them line there. So it's a lot of a lot of thing him have to really figure out. So he's not a comfortable guy. Because I have so much things upon him head to keep the power going. And he knows so well then it'll come to the time now when it's hard upon him and him can't to keep it. He might turn to a different thing to rig the election, steal the election, to stay in a power because what gonna happen to Andrew again when my Fred Pan? He my Fred Pan so much thing. He's not a comfortable guy. That's why him look so like a old man. Because a young man, other day him look and now you look on this man at him age. Come on. I seen and destruction upon him. Because I worry so much. I worry so much. Because not living if you're gonna have your well I mean I don't know but it's gonna be almost seed, in tribulation gonna be not that easy. It's not gonna be easy. Pan him. I'm not gonna be nobody in a space a short time. Yeah man. It's just like an artist, Artists step on top and then fall off. And people forgot about them. It happen all the while, I see it happen all the while. So him now go him have forgot him gonna have forgotten so quick after this election, once him lose it. Because him might and the power. Nobody have to remember about him. If people cannot cuss him and have burn him out so now, and I tell him say rating and rating. So just imagine when him can't send no police to nobody again. Just imagine that. Look, his only salvation lasts forever, His only salvation lasts forever. And it look like it's that. Andrew Wallace not really look pan. He's the worst of the worst. This guy's a dictator. Bruce Golden can't you see Bruce Golden? Bruce Golden do things wrong. And then again, why me respect Bruce Golden? Because if do something wrong, I will do the right thing and resign. Andrew Wallace should resign 100 times already, About him decoration of him earnings from day one. And there's so much red light there for him to resign. Instead, him still and try to run the prime minister. That could never happen nowhere in a no civilized country. So I'm going to show you two different men between Bruce Golden and this piece of nastiness, Andrew Wallace, right? So I'm should resign 100 times already. Things what him do. But him not doing it. So we know so that is a dictatorship. We know so that is an iron fist. So what him gonna do? What him gonna do, Rascal, next? Short lived dead power, yes. But in the end of the day, all me can say, still, him, Rhoda don't want him again. Because Rhoda get what she want. That's a woman play, that's a woman stay, Unless, because unless she do it for love and love him. But me not see it that way there. Me say she do it for opportunity. Woman do things for opportunity. Me have experience with that. As a producer, when we deal with woman we do not every woman, So I don't really want people get me wrong. But some woman will do that. And Rhoda one of them. Yeah, man. She get everything now, because she never come from nowhere, This other little girl is a walk foot, never even a ride a bicycle, From Andrew Steve them days, like you there, with them partner draw TV. Them used to run him. And them make Andrew win the election, by swap t-shirt and all these things with all the try, And them do it. Andrew Stephen talk it. And them do it. So she just a little girl who never have nothing. Poor girl from the Mandeville, we never have nothing. And she say a man like powerful like Andrew Wellness. Not everyone not gonna do it, but a young girl, and I like that are not strange to me. So she do it, and then when the wife find out now a different thing. That's why you never see her in a parliament, Through the wife, or the wife. Because the wife run things, Tell people that all the while say, look, Andrew Wellness, where the rascal dress and Juliet wear the pants, Me social Juliet can hold him and box him down. Him, when him down in the yard, Look, you have a lot of man, Let me tell you something, man. You have a lot of man. They come on the road and rate and go like them bad. And puff up them chest and go like them really a rough scout, And if you see how them woman angling when them go home, you laugh till it pop up. That's something what me know. I'm not joke about that. That's something what me know. Him and a man a yard. I have to wash up plate, I have to do things, I have to take some raw lad argument. People woman lick him with that pot cover, all them things there. And I'm going to sleep somewhere else. No make nobody fool no man. So Andrew Wellness is one of them. Come on him talk tough, wear him clocks, Badder Road, what soft him yard. The last time when them have them call out for when them call out for something going up a Beverly Hill. What them call say well there was something going like some terrorist thing. Not like that, Because we hear the argument. Things are going up at the house. Either Juliet beat him or something. Because a lot of things go on up the Because neighbor talk, Now make the body fool, And all them a talk about terrorist thing and shit like that. You see nothing come out of it. Them use that because somebody called police. Because up at the yard there, me tell you something, man. Juliet Wallace, you see her, that woman there, that woman there. She run the things. She run the house. Andrew Wallace can't step to her, can't stand up to her. She fling him away. That's what woman know. And she do that all the while. That's why I'm doing happy. I see time when she come in at the meeting, political meeting after house shot, 2022, I can't remember the year, And she come and kiss him. And take out him kerchief and wipe it off completely. Quick. Quick and fast. Why you think him do that? Why you think him do that? There's nobody only in love. And you're on a political stage where the world are zooming, yo, me tell you something, And can you you embarrass yourself, you embarrass Jamaica, I don't know. And anybody can see through that and say, well, then there's something not right there, so. Or your wife will come kiss you, you're not supposed to love that kiss there, in the public. That's what I say that leader do. Or you take your kerchief and wipe it off. And wipe it off good, cool, and you want to scrape off your mouth. Because you're so angry. Like you say, the fuck you come kiss me because you're in a crowd. And give me the pussy last night, I rate you, lele. And you might have to sleep in a different room. But woman as a woman operate. They know to play the game. But Andrew Wallace never know. And him use him anger Him use him anger and just do something we're not supposed to do. Because you can see him so fool, him can't hold back nothing and think before him act. If him think before him act, so that is something when me hold upon him and hold and see that, so well then, for them relationship not going good. It was a pretending type of thing. Yeah, man, that's pretending. Yeah, police showed it up, showed it up, yes, but you up now. Police have to show up, because them call the police, but police, when police, you see them police and them spin things, because them work with the fucking the top police, them take order and things like that. So them have to make, and them make it look like, so well then, after somebody call the police, them have the domestic affair, then police are going to spin it and say, well then, is a terrorism alert. So they spin things, So people have to know them things there. Them spin things like that. And only fool can buy them things there, but me not buy it. That is a domestic war go on. Lot of people over Beverly Hills talk them things all the while. So a lot of shit will go on and people go on. Because you see, from the road that thing there, them are living a peace again, Because that's a big thing. Woman now drop them things there, Woman not dropping them things there. Especially a woman like Juliet Wellness. Because she's a controller. You can't see that. What? A man go really breed a little rascal maid, because she don't look at that girl as like a maid, Because she herself angle them like, wow, chat to them anyway, Just as a little T-boy and T-girl around them time there. Because remember, them are do them things and them a try to farm something and build up something. Them have them around them people there. They have them people around them. Them young youth them. And them have to go through them things and then you go take a man and get breed. It's a lot of things that we carry as a woman. Some woman might drop it quicker than some. But some woman, all them build up, them not doing it. Them not doing it. So Andrew Wellness have a lot of rascal in a lot of problem, a lot of way. Where, me no know. Him a go real a destruction will take him. And that's why I can't afford to lose the election. Because I want to keep in a power same way. Because the moment him drop out of it and lose election, at this the tribulation will start to whap him. Because the integrity commission will get stronger. Then him a go actually end up in a jail. Because I'm not in a power now to go on a fuckery. So that's why I don't want to lose election. That's why I'm going to try to thief election. That's why I'm going to do everything that's necessary. That's why them say any means necessary, That's why Dead Man Mackenzie say, not, and we can't allow, and we won't allow, that's a strong word, the PMP will take over this country. Who the fuck is one of the people who want Jamaica because they don't want the pussy let out of the bag. Because the moment they come out of power, the amount of things will come out and robbery and thief. When them auditor, all the ministry them, and we got so much rascal have billion and things we're missing. And that they don't want to reveal, And no matter how them rascal try and do it, God not sleep. No matter how them try to thief election, God not sleep. Because we have to hear them a fucking thing and reveal. And that they don't want to come out. All the good and some do and things like that. The amount of rascal thing will cover up in this darkness in the rascal government. And they don't want to come out. Because once a new government get in, them can't see everything. Them can't see everything. And they don't want that to happen. So that are really I feel them biggest problem now. Because everybody going in trouble. And that's the Prime Minister alone. Boy, I tell you, election is sweet. Boy, me just want to know, so well then, yeah. it got the way how we see it's supposed to go. Yeah, man, because boy, it kind of fucked up in every way. It's kind of fucked up. It kind of rascal fucked up. One thing me say, one thing me say, me not really want Mark Golden go in and talk about one by one them going to jail. And then when him get in, him about change of heart or him not press them things again. Jamaica go rise up on you too. Believe you me. And I will as well. Yeah, I will. Cause some me still. Yeah man, you can't come with them things that about one by one going to jail and that tap on them the big thing like say well and that's you want to just win. But when you win now, you let them off of the hook. That means not gonna be like the same thing. Me I watch his space still and see what I go on. Me I watch his space and see what I go on. Because corruption, too much corruption now, man. In a one little rascal, little bit of Caribbean country by this guy, yeah. Because a Lucifer is everything that's bad. He's a thief, he's a liar, and he's a deceiver. You can't get worse than that. If a man will lead a country and lead people, where people put them trust in him, they serve, and I serve my behave. And then they still have the dieted followers them. Boy, oh boy, may I tell you, it's a very, very serious situation. Yeah, man, very serious situation. So he might go back to some old time rascal native, man, because at the end of the day, them man look Andrew Wallace I look back at some way where me no understand. I don't understand. He might look back for some way where me can't understand. Because he might go back to the Nazi Germany. He might go back to the Philippines, Georgia, Romania, Brazil, Venezuela. All of them country there, that's what them do. Rig election and steal election. So it look like him look on them things and him say, well then, okay. Because apart from Siago, do some little thing at the early time they use dead people and make pen stay them to make typically be that way it is today. But it's not everywhere in Jamaica used to do it. But when they want to come now in this type of technology and cyber, they want to fucking bring it in the whole of Jamaica because they might get the rascal and I know the people them Jamaican information when them born, them family and everything. That's where technology do right the cyber type of thing. Back then you have to go back to manual record, right? Manual go back, you know what I mean? You go back to the manual or digital. So when you click bump up on your computer, you know what you do. Everything that's come up and fly up. And other people really realize so what different world we are living in, a cyber world. And people understand that. So people not really learn enough in know so well then when people are talking and joke thing. Back in the days, in the 80s, everything in a book. So you can do in a one little constituency. You can't go around the whole country. But now, go on the computer, put in the name, the parish or whatever. That's how it goes. Everything that's come up. It's no manual thing again. It's digital. Digital is different from manual. Right? Just like even when we are produce music, I'm not digital, not blood clot in the 80s. You know what I mean? It's an analog manual we work with. We have to cut and splice and all these things. Now, You do it digitally, no time it done. And yeah, so one different type of world we are living in, and people are take advantage of it. And that's why people get tricked easily. People will get tricked easily by doing them things there. But in any day, we have to just stand firm and hold firm, yeah, and see what's going. Because why is it gonna be a weeping and wailing? For next week Thursday, you wake up and hear say JLP still in a prayer. Papa Jesus, take the pill and give me the case. No, me I laugh like a joke, but you have a thing say you have to take bad things and make laugh. And I just directly that me I do right now. Take bad things and make a laugh. Because what you can do? Cry? I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. But I'm just have to wonder, what's gonna be the outcome. That's what I know say Jamaica nah go really, because Jamaica have a chance now. Under the PMP if you come back in line. Yeah man, big chance. And them don't want it. Them don't want it. Them want to keep on the same track and tell the lie and all these things and bring Jamaica in a hole. Marcus Garvey tell about that already still. Marcus Garvey used to tell you them things that say them things are gonna happen. One of the big speech we make, black people not gonna know themselves, like, them back against the wall. When it's too late. Right? When it's too fucking late. And we don't talk about black people. Because black people are all over the world. We are talking about, we are going to say Jamaican. Because Marcus Garvey come from Jamaica. So we cannot talk about black people on a whole, yes, because black people divided all over the world. But we are right at the moment, we are talking about real Jamaica, sweet Jamaica. Them we are dealing with. Them they behind them back against the wall is so fuck up. Because them are follow evil and can't see it. Because them try to get buyout with some 5,000. And them think that is all right. So what can we do? What can we do? We have to just talk. And that's all it is. We have to just talk. But it's one thing I don't know. We have to know so well God is real. And I hope. Because you have now. You see, it's the 2020 election. Before me leave, me just say this. 2020 election, was an election where I never expect that to go on. Because I did Jamaica 2019. And I come back up. And when I run the 2020 election, me kind of tired. So I ask my can me to drop asleep? Can me just come back from Jamaica? And I kind of drop asleep and I'm going to run the election now. Because the man take the opportunity to run the election before it get worse and quick run the election. All when people supposed to stay home. The people them out there. But anyway, when election run, me drop asleep, I never set up the election, what I usually do. I'm more setting up to watch it, but I drop asleep. So I ask my girl who win election. I wish them is a labor. I can't believe the blood. I say like, boy, I tell you, if it juke me that blood clot, so down and feel it. Yeah. So, this time if life spare, when I go drop asleep and bumble, no, it's gonna be a different thing. Yeah. It's gonna be a different thing. So I want to see it count by count and everything, to see what go on. And see the atmosphere. Yeah, man. Feeling a Rasta year 2020 election, me really don't feel, boy, me feel like, say, well, then, me couldn't believe, because most of me usually just can't watch election, and set up, Any election, because as I'm saying, is a politics fanatic. Me not tell a lie. Whether England election, whether American election, any part of the world, me a man always, in it and watch election. But this election, for some reason, me drop asleep. Sleep just take me. So when we wake up now, me say blood clot, me watch election. Me ask blood clot, yo, who win election? And when she tell me, me I say they joke me that sword, I wanna feel it, And then some me kind of feel, me kind of say, boy, and it go on, and you see, we have to deal with that for 5 years now. 5 years of, and now, another time again, now we vote again. So this one I know, not gonna really make me go to sleep. Now no reason at all. Nothing can make me drop asleep. Because the last by-election I go on, boom, right in the night, I was a good election for PMP. So this one I know, me can't drop asleep and I know circumstances. So I have to just see what go on. I don't want nobody tell me nothing. I have to see it and hear it with my eye and with my ear. And that's all it is. We have to make it that point of duty. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Well, look here. Well, it got me a try to say, I know we not recovered, but as I'm saying, at the 5 years I end now, so it don't go happen to me. I have to see that one. I can't drop asleep and I know circumstances. Because we can't recover from it. We recover, we have to just check it as it is, because we can't do nothing. And right through that's why I say, this is one of the most important when we build my channel, It was talk, It's not even music, more time. It's the politics. Yeah, man, it's politics. Because that grieve me so much. So when you say no recover, I'll know. And me that, me not recover neither. But you have to just let go things and know, so well, I say it go. But this a time, I want different time, because in the end of the day, if them try to keep election and come and talk about them win, because if the by-election, I try to keep it, When even Cliff Hughes, a man who is them incubator over there, say PMP win, and when him said that, he must know. Well, PMP win the popular vote anyway. But then Andrew always come back and say, no, no. Them just twist up thing and thing like that. So from them time, so them people are some crook and wicked people. So we now give them a chance, But I want him to say, when try to thief this election and talk about them win and them in a power same way. Me go put it and me say, a dessa, a revolution, I go start in a Jamaica. No doubt about that. And Andrew Wallace, because that me I look for a long time. I said, this brother will go on and go on. Till him go start the revolution, Because him too corrupted. And so he's a dictator. Because a dictator, they don't give a shit where them put the country in, And as long as them want to hold on from power. And it's not a good thing. So at the same thing where happened in Philippines. At the same thing where happened in Philippines. Always and Romanian and them fucking place there. It always cause some fiction. So all of them places what me call where people regulation. Brazil, Serbian, Philippines, Romania, Nancy, Germany, Venezuela. Cause a lot of bloodshed. and revolution type of thing go on. So this a thing where Andrew Wells a drag Jamaica down into. Yeah. And it kinda sad, Kinda sad. It kinda really, really sad. I don't like it. But I hope it come to the end. Because, for the better of Jamaica, you know what I mean? For the better of Jamaica, for true. Because this can't go on like that. If this go on for another 5 years, Jamaica finish. Because you have everything where we don't want come in. I know will benefit the poor people then. Because this needs thing, with the identity thing, I want joking is a non-starter, Because what me are saying that them tried that at England already. And England have how much million people in England have bigger as like country, first world country. And the government have to drop it like a hot potato. Because the people have never have none of that. Because we already have idea already. It's not because they might use it's not Nancy Germany. Right? You don't need no fucking national ID. So them things get out of see when them things them try they can't come back with them things again. So all little bomber whole Jamaica with less than 3 million people. This piece of brass like piece of shit big nose man come now and I tell you say well then you want ID needs to know people information and everything about people. When we already have a passport already. Passport is your fucking ID. And everybody entitled to a passport. And that if you urge people to do. To everybody if you have an passport, whether you are traveling or not. Because that is your national ID, your passport, with the picture in it. Not a voting ID. That is just part of the thing. Not a TRM. That is just part of the thing. Not a driver's license. Because not everybody can bomb clot have driver's license. Because a lot of people never even can blood clot start a car let of drive. But the passport is your number one ID. What's a Jamaica move ago? If England not accept it, all them are rascal and them people are, all the people are own our cars all the shit still, Own our cars all the shit. I mean, I talk about own the people, own done slavery right. And die hard till fall back. Because it go hurt the same speed. This man a drag down our wall and you can't see it. Boy, I mean, I tell you, I am telling you, man. A joke. It's a joke. Anyway, big up on yourself, each and every one I pass through on the life. Big up on yourself. Give thanks. And later on, we're going to have something to chat about live. But we're going to try to work on my big screen where we can have more leeway of showing other things. Because sometimes the computer just fucking not functioning. 1 minute of function, you have to keep setting it up and things like that. So sometimes I don't bother use it. I just use my iPhone and do my live. But anyway, we see what happen later on. So each and every one, big up on yourself and give thanks and praises continually. Yeah, man. Because the whole system, the whole thing is real. Real, real, real. Them say God is real and God is always real. So we out and running, out and gunning, out.